In this video, I will show you the quick and fun way to add shiny glass and porcelain effects to your coloring pages and drawings. For my demo, I will use the lower part of this carnival mask, but this effect can be used for ornaments, regular faces, basically anything that's 3D. For our surface to be shiny and reflective in the end, we first need to prime it with white. I'm using white charcoal on toned paper, but a regular old white pencil will work just as well, like a Prismacolor white. It's important to note that even if you're already working on white paper, you should not skip this step. It's important to have that white undertone, regardless of whether you're using white charcoal or a pencil. Still go through the motions of priming the entire area white. Why bother with white on white, you may ask? For texture, we want it to be silky smooth so that when we add the next color, it actually blends with white, creating that porcelain effect. For my first real color, I'm using a 50% of French gray from the Prismacolor set. And I know that sounds sophisticated and specific, but worry not, you don't need this exact pencil and you don't need to follow color charts to match it. Look for a pencil that's a light brown or beige. That's it. Every version of this done by each of you will be a little bit different, a little bit personal, and that's the beauty of art. I'll teach you the effects, but you should breathe your own heart and soul into these art projects. With this brownish gray, we want to outline all of the edges of everything, around the nose, around the carved decorations, and also to fill in the lips. Notice that I'm not just outlining though, but I'm actually creating soft, shallow gradient transitions, blending this grayish brown with my white base. You want to keep your pencil slightly dulled for this step too. It will help with the softer blending. Now we can work in a little bit more detail with a slightly darker brown. It's quite ironic actually, because the pencil is called light umber, but for us, in our sequence of colors, this is a darker hue. So, as I always say, don't rely on pencil names. Learn to understand and feel the nature of the colors that you're working with. This entire composition, by the way, with the two masks and a whole lot of fun surfaces like porcelain, suede, silk ribbons, tassels, shiny gold fabric, enamel, gold inlays, all of this is part of an entire coloring course that I teach over at It's Easy to Draw Art Academy. Even this part that we're doing right now, the chin of the mask, is taught over 4 or even 5 specialized lessons. This course is called Textures, and it's one of the many that I teach in the Academy. Actually, this is one of the shorter and faster programs with minimal lecturing. Some courses span as far as 80 video lessons and cover in-depth topics you will only learn in an art university otherwise. To unlock all these awesome effects, simply join It's Easy to Draw and start any course on a free preview before deciding which one to proceed with. Now, to keep things festive and decorative, I chose to make my inlays gold. So I'm bringing in yellow ochre. Some alternatives to this are bright yellow and light orange. It's all a matter of taste. And for an even finer level of detail, go ahead and bring in a properly dark brown. In this stage, we want our pencils to be razor sharp. A few crisp outlines here and there, but remember to apply some line variation. Meaning, we don't want all the lines to be the same thickness. A little bit thicker here, a little bit thinner there, it just looks more natural. For my black, I'm going with a Prismacolor black, a pencil, and then a black marker for that truly velvet feel. But this is the moment you've been waiting for. The actual glass or enamel surface. How do we get it to be glossy and reflective? White gel pen. We're looking for areas that are the most raised and are already the lightest. And that's where we add our dots. But it's not as simple as that. Size variation is once again important here. This is different from the glitter and glimmer effect that I teach, where only minor dot variation is needed, if any at all. Here, we want significantly different size pools of light, some smaller, some larger, and some even curved and warped. The trick is to not overdo it, but to also do enough of it. I talk about the distribution of light in the full course. Remember, this is just a quick mashup of 4 or 5 lessons in the otherwise 46 lesson course. If this little free demo on textures didn't whet your appetite for the entire course, make sure to watch this free tutorial on shiny brass jingle bells, also from textures. With Christmas upon us, this is the perfect time to master coloring different shiny surfaces like glass, brass, satin, silver, and even porcelain. Master them all and give yourself the magic of making beautiful art with ease.